Coming at you live from the Sacramento Hive, I'm Josh.
And I'm John. Welcome to local Beer.Buzz. We talk about those epic beers that you want to drink. Hear about them here first. Today we are talking about Big Stump Brewing Company.
Not the kind of stump you'd find in the forest, but the kind of stump that you would get beer from.
Yeah, a beer stump. A beer stump located in our Midtown kind of Sacramento Hive area.
Specifically though, they're located at 1716 L Street, Sacramento, right in front of Old Soul Coffee. So if you want to mix up that coffee and beer, it's a good combo.
And not to mention, they also have a section where you can actually play video games, which is super dope. I loved about the place. You could go in there and try and beat their staff's high scores on those video games. It was super fun, and then of course COVID hit and we couldn't play.
Yeah, and they also had like college tournaments for Sacramento State that, I mean, anyone could really enter, but it, you know, marketing, college tournament. Play video games there, the staff is super cool. They're always doing weird stuff with their beers, like they got some sours that are aged in champagne barrels or Chardonnay barrels. I think they even had like a rosé barrel there at one point that they had a sour in.
I think I actually had like a raspberry sour a couple years ago that they aged in Chardonnay barrels, and it was off the chain. This place is doing crazy awesome things, and they're right under your nose in a stump.
Where you least expect them. Well, without further ado, let's go right into the lineup. First up, we're going to be tasting the Voltronic Hazy IPA at 8.5% ABV.
And while he pours that open, I'm going to talk to you about grading. We grade on a 5-point scale. The first is appearance, the second aroma, third is flavor, fourth is mouthfeel, and fifth is overall impression. Did we like this beer? We also rank the beer on a 6-point scale. From sandbag this beer, which is leave it behind, to would I tattoo this beer on my face, because it's that crazy good.
Alright, we got that beer poured. Let's take a look at this color.
And it looks hazy.
It's like orange juice. It looks like a mimosa.
It's not as bright as orange juice. I'd say it's more like a pineapple juice, you know?
Orange juice from concentrate.
The only thing that is actually kind of concerning to me is the head on it is kind of going down pretty quick for it being a hazy. Normally you have this thick, frothy head that just kind of sticks there and it sticks to your tongue and your mouth, but I can already see it dissipating.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god, that's incredible. That is nice and tropical. Getting a lot of pineapple on that, and I'm
actually getting some yeast on it. I get pineapple and yeast.
I get a little bit of that yeasty smell too.
Like some papaya, like some like juicy, overripe papaya. This actually smells pretty decent. I'm not afraid of a yeasty beer. I like saisons and things like that. It changes it up for a hazy. Could be a little bit different.
Let's give it a taste. It's alright. I like that. It's not like my favorite hazy, but definitely, you know, it's a hazy and it's juicy. I could crush this real easy. I mean, for 8.5%.
Yeah, I mean, this is so smooth. It's just crazy smooth. The one thing that we've run into quite a bit on this show is actually like Imperial Hazies and Imperial IPAs that are like hot. Like, got that hot like alcohol.
Like burns your throat.
Yeah, this is just super smooth, super tasty. It's not super juicy, but it's got a nice orange and pineapple flavor to it. It's not overwhelming like juice character or like layers and layers of flavor, but it's just real simple, straightforward, orange, pineapple, and, you know, smooth. Great. I like this.
Yeah, I really like it. I think the flavor is just really good. I think the smell was a little bit better than the flavor, to be honest. I got a lot more on the smell than I do in the flavor. Like the smell, everything just assaults your nose, and the flavor, it just kind of tones down.
I'd say it smelled kind of yeasty for me. I'm getting no yeast flavor in the beer.
Oh, not at all, not at all.
Super clean. It's just like clean citrus, some pineapple, some orange, and it's real simple and delicate. I like this one. Like, I think this is nice, and it's not super hot. You do get some warmth on it though, because it is a high ABV hazy here.
Yeah, no, so I'd get a 4-pack.
Me too. This is definitely a 4-pack. It is solid. It's got some great character to it. This is definitely break a can open and pass around that 4-pack and share this beer, because it is delicious.
Yeah, definitely.
For the next beer, we're going to do Open Days West Coast Imperial IPA. Now this is kind of funny because it's an Imperial, but it's only 0.5% higher. It's 9% ABV. All right, we're back, and we've got that Imperial West Coast, and we're ready to see what it looks like.
Oh wow, that is what I want in a West Coast.
Yeah, look at that gold color.
Looks like a cider, like, oh my gosh, and it's clear, like it's as clear as I want. This looks like a delicious beer.
It also has a better lace on the top than the hazy one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird that this actually seems to have a better, like, protein body style than the other one did.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, and it smells fantastic.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it smells tropical. It's got a little bit of a chewy, like, malty smell to it. It smells great. It smells like it's going to be awesome. You've been to Big Stump before, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been there a bunch of times. I live 10 minutes away. How could I not? I love it. It's very, very homey. Really great brewery. It's cool because if you go in the back, you know, you could see the brew house too. Like, they have a nice open area where they got the tables and where they serve you your beer. Then if you walk through that hallway to the bathroom, there's the brewery just on the left-hand side, and if you ask them, they'll give you a tour. I mean, you know, you could pretty much just take a tour yourself, but if you ask them, they'll show you what everything does and all that. I've caught them on a day when their brewer was there, and it was super cool. He took me into the back and showed me, like, just like explained the process, what pipes go where. It was super cool.
That's nice. They always have a really cool, really interesting beer, and the vibe in there is always super chill. I used to go there a lot, like around when they first opened, but I haven't been there in a couple of years. I think COVID scared me away, but now that COVID is gone.
Well, with COVID, they were only doing takeout, and then towards the end, like, there's like a little strip of sidewalk you could sit on, but they could only seat like 5 people. So I'm just gonna pick up some beer and go. Like,
well, I'm happy they survived because they have a really unique take on beer, and I'm glad to see like little breweries like that are continuing to trudge on through COVID and into the future. You know?
Yeah, you know, I don't think any breweries in Sacramento closed due to COVID. Like, which is incredible.
Yeah, we're a badass city. We just we have lots of beer.
Lots of support.
Lots of support.
Everyone was taking out takeout. Like, I was buying more beer during COVID to take out than I normally would sitting at a brewery. And now that COVID's over, I drink more beer at the breweries than I did before.
Yeah, we're all alcoholics now. It's kind of a thing. It's just we're trendy alcoholics.
Yeah, I definitely gained that COVID-19. All right, let's dive right into this one head first. Wow, that is good. Now, something I do gotta say, after that first sip, I get a little bit of that heat.
I mean,
just a hint of the heat.
I get a hint of that heat, but it's like, I don't know what they're using, but I'm detecting the same kind of similar, like, intense orange flavor in this beer as the last one.
Yeah.
They've got like a really interesting orange character in there, and it's so refreshing because we've had so many IPAs on the show, and it's so nice to have a flavor profile that isn't just mango juice. Like, sure, mango is good, but I love what people are doing with these really citrusy hops. Like, this is a great example.
Same, yeah, I love this.
And like the other one, it's super smooth. Like, you get a tiny heat of it when you like drink it all at once, but it is an Imperial. It's a sipping beer. Super orangey, super tropical, and then just smooth. Like, I love this.
Yeah, no, it is really, really delicious. Yeah, I get a lot of that orange peel in there, which I love.
It's like so sweet good. Candy orange. It's super good. This is super good. They need to push this one more.
Yeah, they really do. They need to get this out there more. I mean, they're not really in stores, but they gotta put this in stores.
Yeah, for me, this is a keg. I'd keg this one.
You'd keg it?
Yeah.
I think I'd 4-pack it as well.
Yeah. For me, I'd say it's almost a 4-pack just because there's a little bit of heat on it, but it's so unique, it's so chewy, and it's just delicious and smooth. 4-pack, maybe, definitely a keg.
4-pack, all the way. Like, I think it's great, but I couldn't drink a keg of this.
Yeah, well, it would destroy our lives. We would call this the divorce keg.
Yeah, I wanna go into work the next day.
The next week.
Yeah, the next month.
What do we have next, Josh?
We got Tiki-Punch Tropical Sour, 8%.
Sweet.
Tiki-Punch.
Before we go into Tiki-Punch, we're going to talk about our sponsor. Are you interested in taking your fermentation to the next level? Check out Hop Hero Homebrew Supply. We carry beer making supplies, wine making supplies, cider making supplies, the list goes on. Check us out at www.hophero.com. Use the code that we have here, which is local Beer.Buzz, and get 10% off your first order.
I've been a customer for a couple years, and there's no competition in Sac. You gotta go to Hop Hero. We're back. Oh shoot, we're back.
Alright. And now for the grand finale of Big Stump.
Tiki-Punch!
Bam! Yeah, that big stump in the woods that you sat on that one time, this one's bigger.
You know, the one you had to take your backpack off of because you're weak.
This one is sour. Tiki-Punch. It's like an endless party, I guess, right?
This color is pretty crazy. It's
it's
really
kind
rosy.
Of pink. Yeah, it's got like it's like a rosé kind of color, kind of that like light pink, slight gold hues. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's got nice carbonation bubbles on it, and despite the fact that normally don't have a lot of proteins in them, this is actually rocking a nice lace on the top.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's helping it be a little more aromatic, you know? This is what we're looking for. Where you want those sours to sing, where you can smell them, taste them, and they're epic all around.
Oh, yeah.
And it has a...
Smell. Woo. It's an assault on the nose. It's like, you get a lot of the acidity in it on the nose.
By the way, this one has got like mango and tangerine and fruit punch and hibiscus in it. So it's just like a whirlwind of just tropical madness.
You really smell that tangerine on it.
Yeah, I'm getting like the tangerine and the hibiscus, definitely.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of like Flintstone vitamins in there.
Flintstone vitamins, I get that. The gummy ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Definitely a fun one, this one is.
Let's dive right in. Wow. Oh my gosh. I need another sip.
It's very, very tart.
I feel like they just threw a bunch of Flintstones gummies in there. You get that chalk Flintstone gummy taste in there.
Yeah, I kind of like this more than a lot of the sours I've been having lately, where they're just so sweet. There's so much juice in there.
And not at all sour.
And like you get this slight tang on the finish, but this is just
incredible.
Sour, and then layers of hibiscus and mango and tangerine, and then some juicy kind of fruit character, and then, you know, Flintstone vitamins like sprinkled all around. It's like kind of a health craze.
Yeah.
Maybe you're on a diet and you want to take more vitamins and
probiotics.
Yeah, you know, some healthy fruit. Drink a vinegar-ish drink to get yourself epic blend of just straight dietary madness.
I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. The sours need to actually be sour. This is sour. It's sweet, but it's not sweet.
It's balanced. Got the sweet character there, they've got the sour character there. They're equally there, so you get a layer effect. And then the different fruit flavors, you can taste through them. You take a sip, and you get like, you know, overwhelm your senses with that sour and that tangerine. Your next sip is straight like hibiscus, and then you get like a little bit of mango and a little bit of that chewy fruit, and then you get more sour tartness. And the tartness really brings you back to taste more and more and more. And that's one thing I don't hate, but I just don't really care that much for, is that it seems to be a movement right now where people are really going for those really, really sweet notes. But those really sweet notes counterbalance that tang.
Yeah.
And that tang is what's bringing you back to drink more of it.
Exactly, yeah. You know, it's like Shrek said it best. Ogres have layers, sours have layers. This is a perfectly layered beer. And it's just, there's so many layers to it. You get the sour, you get the sweet, you get the fruity, you get the tart. Like, it's just, wow. I am blown away by this. And straight up, this is a face tattoo. Straight up, just across my forehead. Across my forehead, it is gonna say, sours are sour. Like, because this is sour. And it's good. Wow.
Yeah, it's highly drinkable too, especially on a hot day. Like, these are cold, it's hot in here.
It's 85 degrees in the studio.
Yeah, this is so thirst quenching, it's amazing. And the fact that it's the Imperial, I'm tasting no heat. I'm tasting
None whatsoever.
There's no hint of alcohol at all.
It's like, is this alcoholic?
Like amazing. It's fruity punch forest in your mouth, and it's super refreshing and it's awesome.
It's more of a swamp, because, you know, Shrek.
Well, it's not a swamp.
Or fruity.
The tartness on it is just very clean and refreshing, and it just makes you want to drink more.
Yeah.
This is a great example of a sour that makes you want to continue to drink more of the sour and enjoy more of those layers of flavor. Lately, like I said, the sweet ones are just kind of too sweet.
I'll get a 4-pack and I'll drink 2 of them, and then the other 2 will sit in my fridge for 6 months until someone else drinks them.
I could just slowly drink this all night long.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of this. Big fan of Big Stump. Man, yeah, face tattoo all the way. Just like, it could cover my whole face, my neck, whatever. Just, I want everyone to know about this beer.
It's a keg for me, almost a tattoo. It's maybe like a little like star or something on my fist or something, or a butterfly on my foot. But
A butterfly on your foot.
most likely a keg that I would just be killing in the summertime. I mean, carefully killing, because this one is a whopping 8%. Maybe not driving anywhere, just take my keys, freaking throw them in the neighbor's yard, and drink this until I'm out.
There's a reason why they're called Big Stump and not Little Stump.
Yeah, get those cans while you can. Like, these sours, I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was saying that he went in there for a sour, and they're out of it already. This stuff is just so good, and this one is layered so well. I'm surprised people are lining up anywhere but Big Stump to get sours right now.
100%, yeah, I agree. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget we are doing drawings. If you comment, tell us what stumps have you sat on? What's your favorite beer? Just tell us anything, leave it in the comments, and you will be entered to win some merch, a gift card, probably a gift card, to your favorite brewery. So, like and subscribe, leave a comment, you know you want it.
Yeah, don't forget localbeer.buzz. And don't forget to check out Big Stump. Thanks for watching.